Yo, this is how I made $3,958 day trading the Nasdaq and S&P 500 this morning. Today was super obvious, and actually before I go over this trade, it was on an eval, so technically I actually didn't make any money, and I didn't take this trade on risking like my personal capital because not because I wasn't confident in it, but because in order to follow my rules, I would have had to wait um like a minute and a half longer to enter, and by that time, um the risk to reward just wasn't there for me. I could have made money today. I could have risked my own capital and trusted my analysis, but I also wanted to trust my rules, especially with it being December 1st. There's no point in rushing into a trade like that, even though it was a very obvious trade today. There's no point in rushing into one. Um, Being the first of the month, and then also um, coming out of the holidays, and it's a Monday. We had PMI at 10 a.m., which came out bearish. As you can see, that kind of played out, but you know, honestly, really good price action for a Monday morning right after the holidays. Um, but anyways, let's get into today. Super obvious day. So we had here. Let me. So we had on ES we had uh, Asia low, London low, and then on NQ we had Asia low and London low. As you can see, we created a high time frame SMT. So even though we're in bearish order flow, I actually wanted to see us move up and sweep out these session highs at least, and honestly fill this 1 hour. But I wasn't expecting us to rip this much. But I was bullish even though we were in bearish order flow, because I wanted to see us sweep the session lows and then move higher. But instead, we only swept one session low, created a high time from SMT, and then we also created a low time from SMT on the 1 minute. So just really obvious bullish pressure. And then also this hourly liquidity down here just wasn't as strong as liquidity. Sorry, wasn't as strong of a draw on liquidity as to the upside. Simply from distance aspect.
Attention,
Holy shit!
attention. We are testing the fire alarm. You do
Yeah,
not
that
need to
scared me.
evacuate the building. We are testing the fire alarm today. You do not need to evacuate the building. This is just a test. Thank you.
Sorry, that scared me. Well, so also this hourly liquidity just down here just like is alone, and the only thing we have is these session lows to go towards. So I wanted to see these like stacked hourly and session highs get swept out. They were even closer on Nasdaq. Oh no, they weren't. Oh yeah, they were. This is the hourly gap, but then we can just delete that. This hourly high and this hourly high were closer, and I wanted to see those play out. On NQ they were closer, and I wanted to see that play out. But those two hourly highs I did want to see get swept. So, moving to the 5 minute, like I said, came down, swept session lows on NQ. So we created this high time frame SMT from 7:45. Nasdaq made a low, and then made a lower low at 9:40, whereas 7:45 ES made a low and then made a higher low at 9:30. Then so I did want to see a 5 minute like breaker structure to the downside to have that 5 minute manipulation, since we had that sweep of that high time frame sweep of liquidity. So we did get that coming into market open. So then really all you need is a 5 minute breaker structure back up to the upside, and then a 5 minute continuation confluence. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep going.
May I have your attention,
So we got that
please?
5 minute
May I have your
continuation
attention,
confluence
please?
when we came down
A
and
fire
filled
emergency has been reported in the
this
building. Please leave the building by the
5 minute
lift,
fair
exit,
value
or
gap.
exit stairway. Do not use
Dude,
the elevator.
that is so annoying. And so normally when we got that, I would scale down to the 1 minute time frame and wait for 1 minute bullish confirmation, which would have had to be a break of structure. And the only way we would have gotten that break of structure is waiting for this candle closure. Obviously taking the trade on ES because of this high time frame SMT and low time frame SMT. So again, the low time frame would be here to here, and then on ES here to here. I'm sorry, NASDAQ here to here. Another bullish SMT that got formed. So just more confirmation. So because of that, since I could take this trade on an eval, I was okay with risking an eval on an early entry. So I entered off that 1 minute SMT getting
May I have your attention,
formed.
please? May I have your attention,
Bro.
please? A fire emergency has
So
been
I
reported
entered
in the
right about
building.
here,
Please leave the
and then
building
I
by
just
the
targeted
nearest
session
exit or
highs,
exit
and then I
stairway.
kept,
Do not use the elevator.
I actually kept runners up to the fair value gap, so up to here, and then I took full partial there with a trailing stop. Super quick trade. Copy traded 2 take profit trader funded accounts. I low-key think they have a 50%. I low-key think they have a 50%.
May I have your attention,
I honestly
please?
think they have a
May I have your
50%
attention,
consistency
please?
rule,
A fire emergency
which
has been
if so, I
reported in the
disregarded
building.
that and I
Please leave
made
the
too much
building
money
by the
today.
nearest
So
exit or exit stairway. Do
I
not
might get
use the
penalized for
elevator.
that actually and delay my eval. So bro, this ain't, how long is this? So that's unfortunate, but
May I have your attention,
oh
please?
my
May
gosh.
I have your attention, please? A fire emergency has been reported
Dude,
in the
this is
building.
ridiculous.
Please leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevator.
I'm sorry, this just ruined like the viewing experience. If there was a 50% consistency rule, I screwed it up. And if not, hopefully that's the case, and I'm close to passing this eval in literally 2
A
days.
fire emergency has been reported
If not,
in
you
the
know, we're just
building.
gonna wait.
Please leave
Also, with the
building by
Black
the
Friday
nearest exit
and
or
Cyber
exit
Monday
stairway.
deals, I'm gonna be
Do not
buying an
use the
Apex,
elevator.
a couple of Apex funded accounts, probably 20. I'm probably gonna be buying all 20, and copy trading them. So, I will
May
be
I have your
continuing to trade on
attention, please?
eval
May I
for a
have your
couple of
attention,
trades,
please?
and then
A
I will
fire
be funded
emergency
again
has been
and be
reported in the
making
building.
money. So,
Please leave the building by the
oh my
nearest
gosh. With
exit
that
or
being
exit
said,
stairway.
really
Do
quick
not
trade,
use the
really
elevator.
obvious draws and liquidity, really obvious that we were bullish because of these bullish SMTs. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Sorry. All right, see ya.